This is Plussy in the City.
Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of Plussy in the City. I'm so happy that you joined me today. If you haven't watched the first video, you absolutely have to go and click into that because it's going to give you a lot of good starting points on how to become a model and what to do when you're getting ready and what to prepare for. But we're really going to go deep today about casting calls and how to kill it. If you don't get the job, it's okay. If you don't get the casting, it's okay. This is the job that you signed up for, so you have to go on the audition and just forget about it. And if you get it, great, congratulations. And if not, we're moving on to the next best thing, because what's for you is for you. So let's go ahead and get started with the first tip in order to start getting ready to go on casting calls and auditions. So we want to start with the face, and I want to talk about skincare because that's very important and it's been a vital thing in my career. I feel like having clear skin and healthy skin is very important for a model. You're going to be in front of the camera, and you know, I know we're not perfect, but there are things that you can do to make your skin look really clear. I get compliments on my skin all the time. So I want to just let you know, at first I did not have the best of skin, and I still don't, but to get started in getting my skin looking healthy, I started getting facials. You may go to Groupon. I found one woman who I absolutely love. Her name is Nadya Reidel. She is heaven sent. I'm going to give you Nadya's contact info below. She's absolutely brilliant and is going to have me looking 18 for like the rest of my life. And so that is really important to go ahead and start getting facials done. It's going to get your skin at a healthy level. It's going to get rid of blemishes. It's going to get rid of pimples. But it is a regular thing. It's not something that's just one and done. When I first started getting facials, I probably had to get a facial every 2 weeks, and I probably had to get a facial every 2 weeks. They can range from $65 to $100 just depending on who you go to and what you want done. But a good facialist will probably spend about a good 2 hours on your face, and she'll give you everything you need. And again, Nadya Reidel, if you're in New York, link below. Please click on it. She's genius. And she does a lot of model discounts too. So tell her Tina sent you. I would say now I probably go once a month, which is really important. It's almost, think of it like maintenance. When you're a model, your body is your job. So part of being a model is taking care of your body, and having clear skin and having healthy skin will really make the difference when it comes to getting picked for the job and actually working on jobs. Because I've had a lot of makeup artists say it's so much easier for them to do my makeup because my skin is so clear and it's kind of effortless. And I'm not trying to brag on myself, but when that does take a part in when you're on set, and if you have easy skin, the makeup artist will probably say, hey, on the next go around, I really like doing Tina's makeup. You never know what position that may bring you in, but like I said, it is really important to have healthy skin. And we're just going to go on to makeup now. So having a natural look is really important on going on a casting call. I would keep it really, really light, just to enhance your beauty. Everybody's beautiful, but you know, makeup is here to enhance, but we don't want to show off because we really want to enhance your features, and you don't want to cover them up by having heavy makeup. I mean, that is good for nighttime, but just keep it really light during the day. You can go nude or red lip. Sometimes, depending on my outfit, I might pop with a red lip. And actually, a lot of models don't, but I feel like it makes you stand out a little bit more if it is the right touch. So make sure you have the right red shade, and you don't want anything like red stuck in your teeth when you go on auditions. That's why I don't really go red all the time. But a good matte red lipstick. I love Rihanna's Riri Woo. That's like my favorite red lipstick. I order it off eBay because I can't get Riri to release it enough. So find your red that's good for you, and you know, don't be shy to put a little red lip and make it pop sometimes. So yeah, I have a natural glowing look, you know, something dewy, something fresh. For hair, it really doesn't matter too much, but just depends on the audition. So usually casting calls would like you to just have it in a ponytail, but that's kind of old news now. You really don't have to have it in a ponytail. I would say maybe for like a runway audition, you would want to have it in a pony. When I really want the agent or client to see my features, because I have really like high cheekbones, I'll make sure I like pull my hair back and be able to show my face really good. So it's really all up to you, but I'm pretty sure you know what hairstyle looks the best on you, and as long as you feel comfortable and you feel like you're looking great, then that's going to shine through. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the body. And yes, I know we're plus girls, curvy girls, full figured, whatever you want to call it. You're beautiful, but we also want to be healthy and toned, because that's really big in what the client wants right now. And I'm not saying every girl has to look like this, but I'm just going for what I do. And I try to keep myself toned. I don't want it to jiggle too much. Yes, you're going to have rolls. Yes, you're going to have cellulite. But if you exercise and get toned, you can kind of like not have it as much. And I think for what I'm striving to do, like I said, I'm trying to be the first plus size supermodel. Well, I'm sorry, that's Ashley. Go girl, I got you. But I'm trying to be the first black plus supermodel. So I keep myself toned and fit. I'm not saying lose 20, 30 pounds. All I'm saying is get toned, get healthy. For what I'm trying to do, being a black plus size supermodel, I feel like it is in my best interest to be as healthy and as fit as I possibly can. Yes, we are plus size girls, and I don't want you to get hung up on your weight. All I want you to do is just make sure that you're healthy and that you're toned. It is important. I exercise about 3 to 5 days a week. I'm also a part of a regular workout TV show on a online app called Daily Burn. It's really quick and convenient for people that are on the go, and there are 30-minute total body exercises that you can sign up for. There's actually a wide range of exercises, and that app gives you 2 free months, and it's like $9.95 a month after that. But that is the workout style that works best for me. A lot of people challenge this industry and say we're not healthy, we're not fit, but I work out maybe just as much as anybody else. I run, I'm healthy, I'm fit, and it's really important for everyone to know that plus size models aren't lazy. We work really, really hard, and I want you to work as hard as you can to make sure you are healthy and look as best as you possibly feel. Now, I'm not here to judge anybody's body weight or body in general. This is not the place for that. All I'm saying is get toned, get fit, and you'll have the best opportunity of getting the job, because this is the look that the client wants right now. So let's talk about things that you want to bring to the audition, or what to wear. We're going to start with what to wear. So you want to just look like a model. In the first episode, I talked about what to wear, but like I said, or from earlier, if you haven't watched it, you have to watch that video. But you want to just look like a model. There are things that you can learn. I always go anytime pre-season to see what's the next fall look, what's the next spring look, what's the next new hair spring trend. So definitely read up on the new trends, and you want to just dress trendy. You always want to bring heels. A pair of black heels is always solid to bring. You can bring black or nude, just depending on the job. I always, even if my outfit doesn't call for heels, like sometimes I have a cute enough outfit to where I have some platform sneaks, but I'll just throw some heels in my backpack, because you never know if the client wants you to wear the item in heels. So I know you're not going to walk around with heels all day in New York City. I'm not Carrie, and this ain't Sex in the City. This is Plussy in the City, and I wear sneaks all the way till it's time to get to the building. When I get to the front door, I chuck my sneaks off, sandals off, whatever, and I throw my heels on, because I always want to make the best impression whenever I am entering a space. The doorman, just a tip, the doorman hates when models put shoes on and off in the lobby. Just do it outside. There is no one in New York City that gives 2 damns about you taking on and off your shoes. Trust me, everybody does it. It's New York. So I'm telling you this because in the past I did try to go up to the floor first before I put on these shoes, because I thought, oh, once you get on the floor there's a hallway, I'll still have to knock on a door or ring a doorbell. So that wasn't actually the brightest idea, because as soon as I got off the elevator, the casting agent greeted me at the elevator like, oh, hey Tina, how are you? And I was mortified because I still had my tennis shoes on. Totally didn't match my outfit, but I was like, oh, hey, how are you? You know, making the best of it as if that's how I'm supposed to look. And I was absolutely terrified. So I was like, oh, I have my shoes in the bag, you know, if you need them, but just put your shoes on outside. Let's just save all that stress. So you have your black heels or nude heels, and I also want you to bring or wear on you a black or nude strapless bra. I just always go with strapless usually on my casting calls, because you never know whether you need a dress or something strapless, spaghetti strap, tank top. It just, you never know. So it's always good to just, you know, prepare ahead. They're never gonna say, oh, do you have that strappy bra? They're always gonna ask you, do you have a strapless bra with you? So just thinking ahead. And make sure the bra doesn't have any frills or lace, just something real clean cut that won't show any lines in the outfit that you're wearing, or they might have you try on. So let's go ahead and get with the nails. You want your nails very natural, short, acrylics if you want, but make sure it looks really natural. I think mine may be a little bit shade too light right now, but if I was going on a casting call, I may change it, or I might leave it. It's still a little funky. It's not that bad. It's supposed to be nude or clear, but I don't think it'll be bad. Just make sure you just keep it really neutral. So another thing that's really important, and I touched into it really quick when it came to learning how to do ballet and practicing your poses. Poses are really important, and it will make or break your casting call. Sometimes casting calls are almost like mini photo shoots, so you have to make sure to pose on a dime, and you want to make sure that you give the person who's photographing you plenty of options to take to the client, because they're probably going to take pictures of you and then show their boss, and that is the person who's going to decide whether or not you're going to get the job or not. So you want to make sure to move, be flowy. Don't do the same pose over again. Every time you hear the camera click, you're going to do a different pose. So we can definitely chime into that on another episode, but I just wanted to just give you the heads up on practice your poses in the mirror. Become a selfie queen. Know your angles, you know. A full-length mirror is great because you can kind of see what your body looks like when you're in the mirror. Also, if you don't have a mirror, it's okay. Have a friend take some pictures of you just to see how your body is looking, or a self-timing camera. Also, you're gonna always have your comp cards with you, and portfolio and vouchers. It's just something that I keep in my little model book bag. I have a stack of vouchers, I have my comp cards, and I have my portfolio on deck all the time. What I always like to do is bring my book bag with me everywhere I go if I'm going out before work, because you never know when my agent might call me after work. I work overnights, by the way. So whenever I get off in the morning, I never know whether I should stay in Manhattan and just go on a casting call, which is really great that I have a gym that I can just shower in right after work and change and go to the call. And if you don't have any comp cards yet, if you're not signed to an agency yet, then just make sure you have your portfolio on deck. That's just a few pointers for you in regards to already being signed. That can always save you a trip from going back home to where you are. I live in Queens. It's such a hassle to go all the way back to Manhattan, so I try to take things with me and prepare when I kind of know that I may be getting called or going on a casting call. You can always be prepared. I don't know how many times I've bought full-on outfits at Zara. I bought the shoes, the shirt, the dress, the skirt. I bought everything to go just so I don't have to go back home to Queens. Now that can get a little pricey, but you know, Zara's cute anyway, so you know, you can have a little shopping trip and get your casting call outfit at the same time. But just be prepared and arrive early. So that's the last bit of advice for you guys. Make sure you arrive early to your casting call. You never know whenever the agent is done looking, so sometimes they cut off audition time. Sometimes when you know there's a huge casting, That could mean anything from having a broad net of models that they're looking for, straight size, plus size, men, women. I know when I auditioned for the Kanye West runway show, I waited for about a good 2 hours, and I still arrived early. So, but it wasn't as bad as the other girls that got there after me. So I always want to arrive early. Sometimes they'll give you a window of when to come. Like when I was saying in my past video, my agency has a casting call every Tuesday from 10 to 10:30. Now, I would want to be the model that gets there at 9:50 rather than the one that gets there at 10:30, the last part, because you never know when they cut people off. Yes, it's until 10:30, but you don't want to arrive at 10:30. So, and being a fresh face is refreshing. You don't want to be at the end of a casting call where the casting director has been there for 4 hours, 8 hours. Now they're tired, they're sick of seeing models. They'll be sick of seeing you. So I like to get there early so you can see this fresh face, so I could be one of the first ones that you get to see. And make sure you're early and on time, because sometimes they do cut off models. So they'll find who they're looking for and they're done. So always arrive on time, and it's just professional. So you want to be the most professional person you could be. So guys, I really think that is all for today. I really think those are some good tips and tricks for you so you can kill the audition that you're going on, and hopefully you can get the job. Hopefully you could get signed to an agency. Hopefully you can build a relationship with your client. So if you have any questions, you could always leave a comment below. So I can give you the links to the things that I've talked about down below, which includes their facials, my exercise routine, my skincare routine, great strapless bras and heels that you can wear, pretty much general items that I use that I know are effective and I know that could get you the job. So I just want to say thank you again, everybody. I really love doing this, and I love being able to reach out to you all. I really would like for you to leave a comment, so any questions that you have, I can address it in the next video. For the next video, I really wanted to talk about, since Fashion Week has just passed, what it's really like to be a plus size model in this industry. I know you've probably already seen a few interviews. I've seen some from Cosmo and Elle magazine. I really wanted to give you my experience and what it's like for someone who's still trying to break into this industry and make it. So let's just be real, there's always a good maybe 5 of the same plus models that are cycled through Fashion Week, the one that they use. And yes, it is great that they have that job, and I'm not hating, but there are so many other beautiful, beautiful plus size models that I know, and including myself, that we go through a pretty much a different experience. So stick in and watch the next episode, and you may find some helpful tips and just some insight from my life, which is what it's all about. Plussy in the city. Alright guys, thank you for watching. It's been real. See you next time.
Muggles who fell in love with the magic. My Malibu style crib lit right behind us. The moon is the limit when you got drive like it's a